Alrighty, hello folks. It's time for more. So, we made it through the Warrens, and I think no one will be surprised when I tell them we are now in some rat tunnels. Some special rat tunnels. Maybe not the exact kind of rats that you would expect, but rats nonetheless. Such a cool little area. VIP room. I wonder what this could be. Now, it's always been kind of unclear to me what this is supposed to be. Is this structure supposed to be made of rock? Or is this just like randomly mashed together junk? And look at this, look how moody this is. What even is that? Is that water? Is that blood? Is it trash? Oh, it instantly hurt us. Ouchie. We're dying because we jumped in the creepy water. That's fine. Let's load. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's walk through this the way we're supposed to. I love the music in this area too. This isn't an area. What's up with this, huh? VIP room, sin bin. Clearly someone's been stealing stuff. Stealing stuff they shouldn't be taking. It doesn't belong to them. Lucky. This is the lucky star from outside. So whoever's taken this stuff clearly is able to get in and get out pretty easily. Ash. Interesting. Rishan says Sinbin's an amazing business name. Yeah, it's a porn store. They sell furry porn. They make sure to call that out. Can't go in there. Fake door. I don't think we can go in here. Fake door. Not fake door. Ooh, mysterious. Fake door. Fake. Ooh, not fake door. What's over here? Where does this lead? Dead rat. Nothing else. Oh god, I was stuck.
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party. We're having a rap party for the misfits, about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss.
Come out, voice. I won't bite.
Maybe I'm in your head. Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred.
You don't sound anything like the voice in my head.
Maybe I killed the voice in your head, boss.
No, I was just getting used to that voice. You amuse me, new voice. Old voice didn't make much sense.
Tell me, the voice in your head, why are you down here? You can trust me, boss.
You told me to... No. Another voice. The one in the tower. No. If you're in my head, then you already know. You tell me.
Think carefully. Who are you here for, and why?
My mom told me never to talk to figments of my imagination.
You lost, boss?
As always.
I'll show you the cards I've been dealt. But you put yours on the table first.
I've got a nines, a jack, and a prince, and you were about to deal me a queen.
You may be onto something, boss. Or maybe you're still talking to yourself. Insanity isn't given enough credit. The insane know not what they do. Do you?
I grow bored of this game. When I get bored, I fashion laughs out of others. Yeah. Where are you?
I'm over here, boss. Wait, maybe I'm over here. Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand. Or did you ever stop to think that your fear, if given a voice, would sound like this?
You want something?
I don't know, boss. You tell me. After all, I didn't crash your party.
I'm here for your eyes and your ears and your face and your blood.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. You can't kill what you can't see. Try to kill me? The night's got 1,000 eyes, boss, and all of them are mine. You wouldn't like it, being watched every second of the rest of your short life.
I'm here for the old box.
You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the prince.
Why do you ask answered questions?
Because I like the sound of my own voice. It's not every day we get visitors, boss. I needed to hear it from you. You're a long way from home, and neither the prince nor Isaac nor Nines have any domain down here. Tread carefully.
Tell me the tale of the box.
You should have got here sooner. That lot's been sold.
So you have a copy of the receipt?
I like to discuss business face to face.
Then face me.
Are you sure, boss? You don't want my image in your subconscious. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
It's very funny because this character is like the most handsome Nosferatu. Nightmares are all I've got.
Careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
I want it.
Behind you, boss. Boo!
Hi. And you are?
What? You don't recognize me from the pictures? Gorgeous Gary Golden? Don't tell me you missed Pirate Town or Tap Hotel. Little before your time, eh, boss? Well, those days are long past. Nowadays, it's just Gary.
So, Gary seems like a kind of a jerk. He's like really playing with us. But Gary is like the most beloved character, maybe, in the overall Vampire the Masquerade like canon. I feel like everyone likes Gary Golden, and pretty much all of the canon, like actual play content and stuff, like he's popped up in one way or another in all of the canon works. He just shows up and he's just universally great. Everyone likes him. Charmed. The box?
Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information?
I went through the tunnels, killing things and collecting stuff for you.
Oh, my hero. Had it not been for that damn Shamisi, you'd still be searching under rocks for us. It was hardly a favor, but I know where your prince's prize is. There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Kuei Jin?
Nope. I mean, I have. Toaster has. But I don't know about our Malkavian here. Let's see.
The Kuei Jin are vampires, but not like kindred. Sometimes known as the vampires of the East. But they ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death.
Yes.
Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell. You see, I sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts. But he hasn't been calling lately, and it's breaking my heart.
You want me on the case because I don't play by the rules.
Gee, that's original. You think that up all by yourself?
I did.
For a little trip to Chinatown? You're in no danger there. Me? Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown, I'll give you what you need.
What must I subject myself to?
The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park. That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the L.A. Kuei Jin. They call her Ming Zhao. Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao, ask her where my boy is, and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus.
Why doesn't your voice sound there?
Forget it, boss. It's Chinatown.
He said the thing. He said the thing. Get it? He's a movie guy. Sounds dangerous. Got anything I can use to protect myself?
Let's see what I got.
Thanks. You can never have enough blue blood. Anything else?
Use your head and your eyes. Chinatown's more liable to off you than 10 Hollywoods, but not if you're smart.
Is our blood not feuding?
Not that I know of. It's like the eye of the hurricane right now. Don't make those winds blow, boss.
I'll go to China, but do not cross me, voice.
Of course. What kind of a monster do you take me for? There is a method to my madness, boss. There's a payphone in Chinatown. I'll call you with the info once Barabbas is safe. Until then, you'll never know where I am.
Become one with the dark again, voice. The Scary Monster Show. Son of Brockenstein, Taylor, Bride of Brockenstein, Gravity, starring Jason Anderson, and Tim Kaine, creator of Fallout. Also, gay game designer, icon, legend. He's the icon for Fallout as well. If you ever install Fallout on the modern PC, you'll see that. I didn't want to leave yet. Let's go explore the rest of this area, because there are reasons to not go straight to Chinatown. So we met Gary Golden, who rules, and now hopefully we're about to meet his gang of friendly Nosferatu. Now the Nosferatu are an interesting clan. They are very much like the Tremere, a clan that is more at home with itself than it is with any particular faction. They are extraordinarily tightly knit. Now, the thing with them that makes them kind of interesting, though, is that unlike the Tremere, who are always vying for their own power in like a hierarchical sense, the Nosferatu are kind of cool. They're kind of cool people who sell things and provide surveillance on all the others. I would go so far as to say, out of any clan in Vampire the Masquerade that is actually pretty much mostly okay people, The Nosferatu are pretty high up there on that list.
What the? Oh, you did not just try and run a trace on me. All right, take that. Oh, yeah, I hope you backed up that server tonight. Boss is gonna be real pissed when his mom starts getting love letters from porn sites.
Hack the planet. Greetings, Gridmaster.
What? Oh, yeah, hold on a sec. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What are you using for security down there at Trash 80? Guys, it's called encryption. This is too easy. I'd let you off the hook, but stupidity always brings out the asshole in me.
Might I speak with you, console jockey?
All right, yeah. Just 1 minute. No, nothing to worry about. Just a harmless email. Not a self-replicating embedded virus or anything. Wow, you really opened it. I can't believe you just opened it. What kind of a freaking idiot just opens it?
That's foreshadowing. Perhaps another time for this tango.
Huh? Tango? You came to the wrong place for dance lessons. Yeah, I forgot you're Malkavian, eh? You got more than a few bugs in the software, right? Yeah, sorry, but that's a tech problem I can't fix.
Who are you, Joe Boy?
Well, oh yeah, sorry. The name's Mitnick. I'm in charge of computer systems, network security, that kind of thing. You're the new kid, right? LaCroix's boy. Surprised you actually made it down here.
Me too. Tell me a little more about yourself.
Me? Like I said, I'm the resident tech head. Keep this place wired to the outside world. Gary wants me to keep it close on the street, and at the same time, I'm supposed to be upgrading the network.
So he is about to reference something called TrekNet, which is a very important aspect to vampire society at this point in the World of Darkness meta. Unfortunately, it has technically been phased out of the canon currently, as vampires have gone into hiding. But this is basically Vampire Usenet. What? I see a secret web spun by scurrying rodents.
Nothing. Forget about it. Like I said, just some network stuff.
I need to nose around in your noggin.
Go ahead.
Tell me of this underworld.
What, the Warrens? Not much to tell. Just a bunch of us living down here, trying to stay off the radar. It ain't pretty, but it's home. Gary's the big man on campus. He's running the show.
This underworld seems devoid of demons.
There's more of us than you'd think. They're around. Well, you won't see too many of the brood down here, but they'll be watching you. Go ahead. Me? Go ahead. Me?
Okay. Keep your secret, little rat. And what about this worrisome web?
I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency. But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows over. Which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind.
Your freaking cheese? Not your freaking cheese. Perhaps I can spin some webs of my own.
Yeah, you do that? Man, that would really help me out. I could hook you up along the way, make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies.
I will spin this secret web.
I need a little time to set things up. Technical details. I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
Okay. Tell me your tale, console cowboy.
Me? Before all this, I was a hacker. Good one, too. There wasn't a system I couldn't crack. Telcos, DOD, you name it. One time, I emailed the president all the nuclear missile activation codes. And the FBI was shitting their pants. But one day I ran across the system. Totally dark. Unbelievable security. I fried 3 laptops trying to bust it. I worked on it for months, didn't sleep much at all. I'd almost given up, but I caught a lucky break one night and finally broke in.
Describe this dark web.
It was, Nosferatu database. Not even a really important one either, which was probably the only reason I cracked it. I dug around for a while, got totally freaked out, and I unplugged. 2 hours later, guess who shows up at my door? Gary. And voila, here I am.
I'm the Crypt King nabbed you and funkified your face.
Are you kidding? I love this shit. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna win any beauty contests, but I wasn't too good looking before anyway. Now I get all the cool new toys, plus I just happen to get to live forever. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
Mitnick is the greatest. I am 100% on his side. Like, his way of dealing with vampirism is like exactly the same way that I would view it. It's just like, well, there isn't a downside. Sure, I get to be ugly, but beauty literally doesn't matter. Like, it's not important in this context anymore. So, like, I get to have a cool computer, and I live in a warm place, and I don't feel cold. Like, that's great. That's awesome. Tawny, so hot. Bitch, fat. 2004, guys. The game was made in 2004.
Bitch, I can't believe she got the cover of Glamourella this month.
Your words are wobbly.
I mean, just look at her. Too fat, big teeth, and her complexion. Does she wash her face with a cheese grater?
Who is this cheese queen?
I mean, like anyone ever knew who Tawny Sessions was before I left the scene. She'd still be a fluff girl at Vivisection, making $10 a stiffy if I was still around. Ugh.
I often enjoy fluffing with my vivisections.
What? Oh no, you've got to be kidding! You're a Malkavian? Gary actually lets you guys in here? My day just went from bad to coach class.
Tell me of this Tawny Sessions.
Tawny Sessions is a wannabe face girl with no talent whatsoever and scabby little knees. Do you know she got Model of the Year? Before I got here, she would have had a hard time making the catalog for Jacques Penet.
And who might you be?
Oh, right. You probably don't recognize me with this whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing I've got going on here. My name is Imalia.
So that's the model from the beginning of the game that we saw. That was the password of the computer. That's funny. Do you have a name after your name?
Last name? God, that's so blue collar, it makes me want to puke. I don't have a last name. Imalia's a look, an attitude, a state of being.
So this gets to how Nosferatu pick their people. So obviously,
what did you say?
oops, I didn't mean to click that option. That was weird. Nosferatu are generally picked to teach their prey a lesson of some kind. Mitnick is actually a pretty rare example of one that was inducted into the clan. Imalia is a petty, rude person. So she was picked as a member of the clan, basically to humble her, and it didn't work. I apoplectically apologize. May I mind more of your gray matter?
Sure, whatever.
Why this terrible hatred for Tawny?
Because she's a bitch with zero talent who the world seems to think has taken my place as the hottest supermodel of all time? Could I be any more clear?
Why not kill this fluffy little kitten?
I don't want to kill her. That's too quick and painless. I want to ruin her name in the business for good. I want to dig up something on her that smells so bad even the tabloids will think twice about printing it.
What is stopping this tabloidian tenacity?
Gary says that everyone has to lay low until this thing with the prince cools down. Until then, I'm stuck here watching the whole world kiss Tawny's big fat ass.
Perhaps I might extend a helping hand.
I have some wireless cameras that I need you to set up in her apartment. One in her bedroom, one in her bathroom, and one in her kitchen. I'm sure you'll see good places to hide them once you're there.
What more?
Once the cameras are in place, you'll need to hook them up to the network. Log into her computer using the password Cleopatra. From there, you'll be able to activate the cameras.
And my reward for this wretched little recon?
Look, I'll definitely make it worth your while if you do it right. But listen, I don't want her dead. I want her to suffer. Get in and get out without her knowing about it. Understand?
This deed I will do.
You will? Great. Here are the cameras. She lives in Hollywood, an apartment building right across from the Lucky Star Motel. I had someone here dig up a spare key to her apartment for me. Take that, too.
My shadow darkens other domains. Alright, so obviously what Amalia wants here is pretty terrible, but we're also a immortal vampire with no ties to the mortal realm, so we're gonna do it. We're certifiably insane. This is a teachable moment. I don't remember where to go. The warrens are hard to navigate. They're easy. It's easy to get lost. This way? I think it was. I hate that you have to crouch just through this little tunnel. I also hate that those doors open outward. All right. Let's escape. So we have a few things we're gonna want to do. We're gonna want to stop in at Vesuvius to talk to one of the people, the Toreador, whose name I don't remember. It will come to me in a minute. Might be Venus. Here we go. So yeah, this is the door that if we could have found it earlier, we could have skipped going through the sewers entirely. I just don't remember, I didn't remember where it was exactly in here. Could have found it if I put enough effort in, but. Let's see. All right, so it's to the left, and then to the right, and then to the right. And it's this one that doesn't have handles on it. Got it. Not bad. Oop. And we're in the swamp. The swamp, the cemetery. Cemeteries and swamps are the same thing, right? I'm right, don't question it. All right, let's go into Vesuvius first. It's right here. Look, there's a note about the Book of Nod. I own a copy of the Book of Nod. It's on the bookshelf behind me. It's a strip club with individual t-shirts. Black tee, black long sleeve.
Hey, cutie.
This song is really familiar. So it's a volcano-themed strip club.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased. None too pleased.
VIP room.
Oh.
Here we go.
Look what just walked in. I can't imagine you'd get much of a rise out of Vesuvius, being what you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
Velvet. Velvet Velour. That's her name. I couldn't remember her name. I remember now. Ha! Seduction. You should know better.
I think we should get to know each other a little better upstairs, where we can be ourselves. Come up to my room. Just 14 little steps. I'll make it worth it. Believe me.
I will haunt you for now. Is your good intention a snare?
You'd be missing out if it wasn't.
I'll haunt you for now. Jiggle physics. Again. It was a different time. Video games, am I right? Boys play these. Ooh, a hot tub. Literally.
Isn't this better? You and me alone for just a little while. Away from jihad and the nonsense and the dangers. Just the two of us. I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone.
A motive. How unexpected.
Oh, I forget sometimes the two-faced nature of our blood. It's sad, really, the way we get conditioned so quickly, isn't it? The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
Hunters fight, hunters cry, hunters dance, and hunters die.
That may be so, but some kind are skilled beyond all our ability. Some in the arts, some in murder. If they smell a corpse, they'll bury it. I'm Velvet. Miss Valor will do. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity? I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
Sure, we have time to kill until it kills back.
I'm like a book. All you have to do is run your finger down my spine and crack me open to see what I'm about.
She's so charismatic. Good for her, Toreador. Toreador scum. More of the hunters than fingers.
Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, a few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
I usually keep them under my feet.
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
That's some, She came to the city for our heads. Handing her hers is the only way to end it.
I've had to adjust a lot to this existence. And I've accepted that I may have to do just that. But I'm a suspect, and if she ends up dead, and I'm seen, they'll either kill me or chase me into obscurity, where I'll wither and die.
I can make it so she never watches you and breathes dirt.
Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask.
What kind of fabulous prizes do I win?
I've got a girl, Misty. She's divine, and a willing blood doll for the right amount of money. I'll set her up for you. My treat.
Yummy, tell me how to claim this prize.
You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous. But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful. Very, very grateful.
Details.
She works over at the Sin Bin now. Her hair's blonde, on top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity, as if that wasn't a dead giveaway. I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the hunter.
I will reappear with their blood on my smile. Nice. All right, so got that handled. Rishin says her facial acting is surprisingly good for when this was made. Yeah, this is one of the big benefits of the Source, of why they used Source to begin with. It has really, really advanced facial animation, even compared to now, honestly, for a lot of games. You know, as wonky as AI stuff is, I could really go for one of those RTX overdrive ray traced lighting ports that people do now using NVIDIA's tools for this game. Imagine how good this would look with actual real-time reflections and ray tracing. It would be amazing. Cemetery runoff congealing at the door. Hard luck pawn, cash in a flash. Now, I do kind of want to head back to Santa Monica really quickly before we do Tawny's stuff, but maybe we'll just head there. Yeah, maybe we'll just go back there real quick, because I want to get blood.
Where to?
So we gotta stop back at her apartment.
Lovely evening.
Where are we? Oh, we're on this side of Santa Monica. For some reason, I always think that it just drops me off right in front of my house, but it does not. I should probably buy ammo, just to have. Cemetery runoff congealing at the door. And we should watch TV as well. All right, what's she have to say?
Veins are so dry. I'm a desert rose. I want your storm. I need your rain. Just a few drops. Make me blossom.
Do I hear thunder, my rose?
Thank you. Amazing. I feel so much better. Like I'm the most important person in the world. Next to you, of course.
All right. You are precious when you speak such nonsense. Goodbye, pet. Nothing in there. Let's check our email. Oh, 8 unread emails. Oh, man. All right, business in Hollywood. I have a certain financial interest in a restaurant in Hollywood called the Cavaletti Cafe. I have made an offer on the establishment that is more than generous, but it seems that the owners are remiss to accept. It is my understanding that a renowned food critic named Tommy Flayton will be writing an article about the restaurant very soon. Please intercept him there and make sure the review is unfavorable. Sebastian LaCroix. Cost of an attack is often paid later. Mitnick here. I've got the information on the first of the network hubs. The terminal is in Santa Monica in an old place called Megahertz Computing. I'll send another email with recon. Power up the terminal, find the net security folder, and run the ShrekNet command. The password on the folder is Gil Bates. Don't ask. I'll message you when I see the hub activated. Megahertz Computing is at the end of 2nd Street in Santa Monica, next to the asylum. The only entrance is through the back door, so you'll have to find an alley to get back there. I'm leaving you a key for the door in your mailbox. Library from Beckett. Hello, young one. LaCroix praised you as resourceful, so maybe you could assist me with an important matter. A fellow gangrel, Scott, who was doing research for me at the public library, claims to have seen a Sabbat kindred there. As I find myself preoccupied right now, please meet him in my stead at the old smoke shop in Santa Monica. He'll have details. Scott was very insistent that something is afoot, and we wouldn't want anything bad to happen to all those precious books there, would we? Bertram, if you're still reading this, I guess you're still among the undead. Got a proposition for you if you're not too busy. You know where to find me. Won't be too difficult this time, Bertram. Prince is promoting you. Hey, boss, did some spring cleaning today, came across something that might tickle you. A kid used to live here, had an unhealthy crush on everyone's favorite psycho pinup, Jeanette Vorman. So I got a touch of nostalgia. So you find a copy of Tap Hotel starring me. I'll trade you a poster of that luscious lunatic for it. Put the film canister in your mailbox, and I'll deliver it to your haven. From Gary. All right. So, we have found quite a few things. We found quite a few things, lots of quests to do. Our schedule has booked up. All in Santa Monica, too. How convenient.